I know you're scared. Come back, buddy. I promise it won't happen again. Where are you going? It won't happen again. I won't let the capro get you, I promise. What is up, Neophytes? My name's Alan, aka NeoCryptor, and welcome back to another Ark Survival Evolved Extinction DLC video. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty good today. And yeah, so today, oh my voice, what's going on? Oh, yes, that's much better. Oh, no, wrong accent. There we go. Okay. So today, guys, we are going to take a quick look at the Enforcer. Hi there. Hi, Enforcer. How you doing? We're going to look at you. Yep. Okay. So that is done. We have now looked at the Enforcer. No, we're going to take a look at the Enforcer. We're also going to take a look at the Scout Drone and tell you guys everything you need to know about them and how to get them. All that happy jazz. All right, guys. Without any further nonsense to do, whatever. Oh, let's jump right into the video. Right. So I guess the first thing we should do is check out the Enforcer, its abilities, and what it's like to have one. So the first thing to note is there is a right click ability. The right click ability allows you to blink, aka short range teleport. Pretty cool, right? Now this does consume energy. You can do it 2 times in a row, but after that second time, you can't do it. See the little gauges down at the bottom? They have to be full. At least one of them has to be full for you to teleport. And it uses energy. It has an energy stat here. And how it gets the energy is it uses this, which is the elemental dust that you get from harvesting things. We'll talk more about that here in just a few. But, so yeah, you can blink around. It can also do the rock drake thing. You can climb up walls and have a good old time getting up to high places. As you can see. Let's see, how much fall damage does this guy take? Because this is pretty high. None. He took 0 fall damage from that, which leads me to believe that maybe it doesn't take fall damage. Let's go test that out. By the way, you can also blink on walls. So that's a thing to keep a note. So you can, you know, get a little bit higher, a little bit quicker. So, blam, blam. No. We're going the wrong way, silly. Silly. Come here. Okay, so let us take a... If he doesn't take fall damage from this height, then he just doesn't take fall damage. Let's test it out. Yeah, 0 fall damage. Really awesome shock absorbers in this guy. What can I say? Everybody say hi to Azure. I brought Azure over from the Gaming Evolve server. We are on my single player, and... yeah, this is the... I just don't want to lose Azure. So, yeah, I figure Azure needs a home. We'll put him in single player. Anyway, okay, so what else do we got besides the blink and the wall climb? Well, we got a couple things. We got some attacks here. As you can see, he attacks rather quickly, or it attacks rather quickly. So you got this little side slashy bit thing going on here, a little pounce. I think if I go out here and we find something to murderize... Hello? Oh, hello, Turtle. Let's give you a nice surprise shank. I mean, attack. Like so. And now, if we hit C. C? I thought it was C. Might not be C. There we go. That stuns your opponent and pushes them back sometimes, too, as well. I just don't think it pushes the turtles back, which is a shame. But as you can see, we made pretty short work of that turtle. And turtles are tough, so let's see. Hi, Dillo. How you doing, buddy? Let's murderize you. Yeah. We can make pretty much short work out of most things with this guy. They are pretty quick, as you can see. I have put just a few points into speed. This guy's had a few level ups. I put a little bit into health, a little bit into speed, a little bit into stuff and things, which, you know, is the thing. Let's try the trike here. Boom. You're stunned, man. What you doing about it, man? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? I mean, that was short work of a Triceratops. Again, not bad. It's taking a little bit of damage here, but you know, overall, not horrible amounts. So they are pretty resilient. Let's go ahead and give you some more health, my friend. Let's blink on through to the other side. You can definitely, that blink will definitely make getting around here really quick. So yeah, they are pretty awesome. So now you're probably wondering, okay, Neo, these guys seem really freaking cool, but how do you tame one? All right, guys, let's talk about how you get your hands on this fine piece of equipment. Well, in theory, it's kind of easy. You see this wild guy running around here? Yeah, we need to kick its butt. So let's do it. Can we stun you? Oh, everybody's getting involved. Okay, so as you can see, we murderized him, and he dropped something. So we pick that up, and look, it is a blueprint. Now, if we take a look in our inventory, you can see we get a blueprint, and it tells you its health bonuses and everything, because the higher level the one you murderize, the better the blueprint you get. Also to note, these blueprints do have uses, and it will tell you right there, crafts remaining, how many times you can use this blueprint. So it would definitely, it's definitely a good idea to go out scouting around for the, you know, the highest level one you can feasibly take down. So let's go around. Let's see if we can find another one. There's usually run around here. Now, let's see. If you remember these defense guys from the Ascension Chamber, they are pretty baller. What is this? What's going on here? Oh, we got Capro. Let's help this Capro out, shall we? Hey, we were on top of it. Blink on top of the target. That's a thing we can do too. I think it's dead. But yeah, the defense unit is dead. You can't harvest anything from those guys, so that's something to keep in note too. Ah! Wait! They can Capro that? Not cool, man. Not cool. Gosh. Hey, Enforcer, I know you're scared. Come back, buddy. I promise it won't happen again. Where are you going? It won't happen again. I won't let the Capro get you. I promise. I promise. Whoa. Whoa now. That thing almost murderized you. Look at that. That did a lot of damage. That was strange behavior that was just continuously backing up there. So that was weird. But yeah, so to get these guys, you need to go out and fight these guys. That's how that works. And so let's go ahead and head back over to our little base, and let's talk about the scout drone, because I think we've covered pretty much all the important parts of the Enforcer. Before we get into this, take a look at this. Let me kill my UI. As you can see, the damage model on this guy, his armor becomes very cracked. The whole thing is very cracked. That is a very cool effect when they're really damaged. I just noticed that, and I thought I would point that out as well. That is honestly pretty neat. Okay, so let's talk about the scout. As you can see in my hand here, I have, you know, the thing in my number 3 slot selected, and it looks like a Pokeball. Don't worry, there will be no Pikachus coming out of this thing. If we toss down the ball, it turns into a scout, which, ooh, that's funky. That is super funky. Which we can scout around. I think we can mark targets. Oh, okay. So right click seems to zoom in on something, and we can target things. As you can see, anything that is aggressive shows up as red. Anything that is not aggressive shows up in blue, it seems like, because as soon as these guys stopped attacking, they stopped. It stopped being red. And that was a loud car outside. I apologize for that if you guys heard it. Yeah, you know I live on a busy street. Anything that seems to be kind of neutral is in yellow. Huh. It's weird that those raptors went into a passive mode, or a blue. I guess that just shows they're not in combat. Huh. Okay, so to call the drone back, it looks like you can use your left click, it will cause it to whistle, and then you can throw it out, you can use it again. Now it does, every time you do that, if you see in the right hand side, it does consume the element dust that let's target that, because I don't like those guys. Nope. Okay, so now that thing is aggressive because I rammed it using the right click. The right click definitely zooms you forward. So that's a thing. I don't know if I like the screen effect on this. As you can see, we zoom up here a little bit. As you can see, anything that is friendly to us is also marked as green. So I don't know, can we target friendly things? Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Yes, we can also target friendlies to keep track of them. And anybody in the tribe should be able to notice that tag. Now, we can't see the tag because we were the one using the tag. Where's our little drone guy? He should be right around here somewhere, right? Should be right there. Right above that. Can we see him? Oh, yep, there he is. Scout level 1. Pretty cool, right? So if we hit 3 again, he will dematerialize. As you saw, the Pokeball thing came right back to us. So that is pretty good. The way you craft them is the exact same as the way you craft these guys. You got to go out, you got to find one, you got to murderize it, and then they drop a blueprint. How are you doing, pal? Are you doing any better? No, you're not doing any better yet. Hey, Azure, let's go for a jaunt. So how do you... Oh, you know what? I don't have a pick or a hatchet or any of that happy stuff. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some things and we'll get back in it. So, as I was saying, now that we have a pick, how do you get the resources for these guys? Well, there's a couple of different ways. You get most of the resources from murderizing them. Like, where did that enforcer go? Let's see. There should be another one out here, if I'm not mistaken. If we can just locate the little bugger. Hi, Beaver. Have you seen any enforcers around here? Because we're out to murder enforcers and scout mech drones. I would appreciate it if you could tell me where I might find something to murder. Oh, there's a scout mech. Let's see how... What was that? I swear I heard something I don't want to deal with. Alright. Alright, let's just get off and see if we can target this scout drone. Potato aim is potato-y. I killed an ichthy. I can't believe I can't hit this thing. There we go. So now, as we killed that thing and go into our overheat mode, as you can see, it dropped some element dust, some metal ingots, etc. Oh, no. Yeah, that was the blueprint. That was the blueprint. My bad. But yeah, so I guess the little guys don't actually drop the resources. That's good to know. I actually thought they did. I apologize for that. So the enforcers will, I know that for a fact, because the element dust and stuff that I already have on me is where that came from, was from checking out killing enforcers. Let's see if we can find one. They're all over the city, especially over on this end, I've noticed. So it should be fairly easy to find one, I would think. There's our friendly raptor pack. Do we see any enforcers around here? I see another scout mech, drone thing, but I don't see an enforcer. Let's go over this way. It's bound to be one over here. Oh, yep, there we go, right there. Hi, guy. Okay, now we killed that thing. If we go over to it and we pull our handy dandy pick and max, as you can see on the left, we are getting electronics, elemental dust, oil, and scrap, which is a good portion of what it takes to build these guys. You can see it takes oil, crystal, polymer, metal, and element dust to build them. And that was an apprentice unassembled one. Now, how else do we get the resources for these guys? The weird cool thing. Oh, look at the scorpion. It's chasing a Mosachopi. A Mosachops. No, poor Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Well, around the map, you will find all... Oh, look, an explorer note. Around the map, you will find all kinds of things, like over here, for instance. You see this light? Street light? Really cool street light. I believe if we go up to it, we can actually harvest it. Yeah, as you can see, we're getting crystal, element dust, and scrap. So from that, you can get the resources along, you know, the element dust and all that. And then also, if we go over here, back over to our lovely, jubbly little platform that we have set up, where I have a tech replicator and all that happy stuff. Okay, first off, let's get all the stuff. Oh, no, not the element. Not the element. We want to leave the element. Let's get that and the electronics. And now, let's see. I think our enforcer over here has some crap on him, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's some element dust and some scrap and some electronics and some oil. If we go over to our tech replicator here, as you can see in here, what's that? That's a thing. We can drop in our blueprints like thus, and we can drop in all the scrap that we have, the elemental dust. Let's just drop in all this crap that we have here. Let's drop in some element too, just because we probably need it. And let's turn this thing off. So first, right away, we can make the element shard. We can't, why is my tooltips not showing? That's weird. I had this problem once before that my tooltips didn't want to show. But like, if we can't craft that guy yet because we don't have the required research or required materials. But in here, let's see if I can find it. Scrap. There is a scrap metal ingot. I'm actually not too sure how you make that. Hold on, let me do some quick research and we'll be right back, because I was pretty sure that it was supposed to be in the tech replicator, but apparently I was wrong. But here's the dino leash. I wonder what it takes to make that. Where are my tooltips? Let's find out after this break. Sorry about that. All right, I think I got some things figured out here. So if we get a bunch of scrap metal, which I have 100 on me, and we drop it, I'm going to drop 50 in here. As you can see, I already got some scrap metal ingots in here. This is from the testing. And we turn that on, let that cook for a minute. I don't know if we can do it in the primitive one, but we're going to find out. Let's light fire. And here in a couple minutes, we should have some scrap metal ingots. Anyway, so I got a question for you guys, because there's something that's driving me absolutely crazy. If we go in here, I cannot see tooltips. I can't see tooltips. As you can see, it's showing me absolutely nothing, not even in my own inventory. But if I exit, and this is with any structure, it seems, I can go in to my own inventory and I can see the tooltips just fine. So, anybody know what is going on with that? What is causing that? How do you fix that? All right, do we have scrap metal ingots yet? No, we do not. So, let us just wait for a minute. All right, guys, so it looks like we are experiencing a common bug that it seems to be going around on servers right now, that these guys will not always smelt up. These guys, I was in creative mode when these guys actually smelted by dropping in there. So you do smelt them up by dropping them into a furnace or forge. So that is something to keep in mind. These scrap metal ingots do act as regular metal ingots. So you can drop that in there. And now if we go back into my inventory and we take a look here, okay, yeah, you can see on the blueprint it shows that we have 37 out of 647. So if you're not able to melt or smelt the scrap metal into scrap metal ingots right now, that is a known bug. Hopefully Wildcard will get that sorted out pretty soon. And I think it's kind of cool that you can now harvest like these guys and random things around for extra metal. So that is something really handy, something I think is a very nice touch to the gathering of resources, especially for a large, junked, ruined tech city like we are currently in. All right, guys, that does it for today. Let me know what you guys think about the Enforcer and the Scout drone and the things that we went over today down in the comments below. If you're new here, subscribe. Maybe toss me a like if you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, have fun with Ark. This is Neo, and I will see you in game. Bye.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoe, world on my shoulder, heart full of